Yeah, so I started working out when I was 12. I went to the gym as often as possible, and eventually I convinced my mom to book me one 1 hour session with a personal trainer. Naive me at 12 years old thought I could learn everything in that one session. So I tried to pick up as much as I could, but more so than like the kind of stuff I learned about working out, I kind of learned that that might be the kind of job I'd like to pursue in the future, because that guy, that personal trainer, was in the gym all day working out or helping other people work out. Which I was already in love with at that point, right? And yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I kind of, he had a nice watch and everything, and he was just spending all his time in a place that he loved to be in, right? So that's kind of how I figured out that I wanted to do that. One of the core philosophies of LiftLab is strength training and the importance around it. So, for example, an athlete or a person who wants to lose weight, they might both benefit from strength training. Strength training covers a lot of bases, right? It's a really good bang for your buck kind of training modality. So a person who's trying to achieve weight loss is going to burn a whole lot of calories doing strength training, right? And it can kind of benefit everyone. But for an athlete, maybe they would do more so plyometrics and like speed and agility stuff, whereas that kind of weight loss client I want more, cardio and kind of calorie burning stuff alongside the strength training, right? So there's kind of ways to tailor training programs to each individual. I've worked with all kinds of clients. I work with weight loss clients, athletes, and just people who are just trying to get stronger and feel more fit. But personally, my training's mostly been strength training and a little bit of hypertrophy work. So clients who are trying to, increase how much weight they can put on the bar for any exercise or look bigger, those are probably the type of clients I can help the most. It's not anything crazy, but I'm pretty proud of the kind of range of people I've worked with. I've been a personal trainer for 2 years, and I've worked with people under 10 years old and people over 80 years old. Just through not one-on-one for all those age groups, but between fitness classes and one-on-one sessions, I've worked with people from probably every decade of age up to the 80s, right? So I think that's an accomplishment, just because I've worked with such a broad spectrum of people. An accomplishment kind of in the gym would be the numbers I was putting up when I was at a young age. Since I started working out when I was 12, I was already putting up pretty high numbers. At 16, 245 bench, 285 squat, and 405 deadlift. I think another accomplishment, speaking of the back injury, would be how far I've come with recovering from it, because it was pretty serious. I was kind of like bedridden for a month. Even then, after that, I could do the littlest thing, like try to pick up a bag of laundry, kind of tweak it for a week, right? That was another motivation for me becoming a personal trainer. And this was before I was a personal trainer, but I got my certification and I tried to learn as much as I could about recovering from that kind of thing and how to strengthen and stabilize all the surrounding muscle groups. I think that's an accomplishment in its own right, being laid up in bed and not being able to pick up a bag of laundry to squatting over 300 pounds again. I absolutely love it when I see clients proud of themselves, right? Like they lift weight that they didn't think they could lift, or they look back at a picture of themselves from a month ago and see how far they've come with weight loss. Maybe they're trying to increase their vertical or whatever other kind of measurement of strength or athleticism, and they see the kind of massive improvement, right? I could remind them, 3 months ago, you were only bench pressing 20 pounds, now you're bench pressing 45, right? You can make improvements so quickly with consistency. And I love seeing, clients kind of realize, wow, I did that. Personal trainers are really good for accelerating the process of reaching your goals. As long as you're going to the gym, being consistent, you're going to reach your goals. But if you have any concerns, everyone runs into problems, right? They don't know how to do something. They're not feeling a muscle, plateaus, exactly. Personal trainer can come in handy with those kind of situations. We can take all your questions and concerns and eliminate them completely. Just have you focus on pushing, right? Pushing forward and accomplishing everything you want to accomplish.